One man's trash is another man's treasure. Nobody knows that more than the stars of the show Thrift Hunters. They scour the nation in search of secondhand gold, and they truly have a sixth sense for bargain hunting.
Joining us now are the stars of the show, Jason Smith and Bryan Goodman. Hello, how are you guys? Hey, congratulations on the first episode of the second season.
Thank you very much.
You found some great things, including that catalog.
Yeah, I found 80 catalogs, and they paid as $2 a piece was the most. Some of them were less, and I sold one of them with Farrah Fawcett on the cover for $43 or so. I mean,
great return.
So I mean, even if I only get $5 or $10 a piece for the rest, I still made a lot of money on it. And we had a little contest.
Yeah, I just thought we had a little contest, and even though I loved my item, it was a hippopotamus coffee mug where the hippos were having an orgy. That Bryan still beat me down.
You mean to tell me
you win some, you
that didn't sell for millions?
It's actually a good seller, but it hasn't sold yet. So
some people buy it.
Yes.
Now, how did you guys get into thrifting?
I've been doing it all my life. My mom and grandma took me to a flea market when I was 6, which you'll actually see a flea market this season, that flea market.
Awesome. And
you'll get to actually meet my parents, and you will see that the apple does not fall far from the tree.
That's for sure.
Well, I mean, then it was ingrained in you at a young age to know what to look for and to see the value in things that might not seem valuable.
Yeah, the value was what I realized right away. You could buy twice as much used stuff that you could new stuff. I'm like, I'd rather have more stuff than new stuff.
Yeah. Right. I love your necklace, too. Is that new or used?
So this is thrifted.
I love it.
And it's a little female robot, and I was going to sell it, and I wore it one day, and everybody wanted to talk to me about it. Everywhere I go,
First thing I said to him today, yeah.
10 times a day, people,
so
it's
cool.
the best thrifted item I've ever thrifted in my life, because everybody wants to talk about it.
I'll give you $100 for it.
Wow. Wow. Big spender.
Consider it, won't you?
Let's talk.
Okay.
Oh, wow. There's a price on everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take $20 for the shirt. Okay, we almost got crazy. How do you spot a great bargain? I mean, if you haven't been in the game for so long, how would I, walking into any yard sale or any,
I mean, naturally, experience is a great teacher. But I mean, we use our phones to look stuff up a lot.
Google's a great thing.
Whether Google, we look on eBay to see what things have sold for. We use a company called WorthPoint to look up things that go back 7 or 8 years that have sold. So we do a lot of research, especially when we don't know the item.
Yeah.
If we walk into a place and we're familiar with it, and we see that it's $2, and we know already we're going to get $20, $25, $30 for it, we're just going to buy it. We don't have to look it up. But
there is no risk in $2.
Right.
And you do the shopping here in town?
All over.
All over.
This season we traveled way more than the first season. We were in Washington State, Portland, Boston, New England, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Palm Springs, which we just saw,
and
Vegas.
You turn around and you sell everything, but you do it online, or do you host a garage sale of your own? When you get back, what do you do?
Well, funny you mention that. We do it sell online, but you will also see this season we have a garage sale.
Yes.
We take some of the things that weren't winners for online sales, but they are winners when you stage it well in a garage sale.
So, do you find great things at the yard sale? Like this had a community yard sale at in Mountain's Edge. Do you generally find good stuff there, or is it more the flea market sort of area?
Well, I tell you, on the show coming up this Saturday, we are in Ohio, and we go to a community garage sale.
Yeah.
Where everybody's house, like
everyone's got stuff laid on their garage.
Right.
Yeah.
And at first it didn't look all that great to us a little bit here, but we found some great stuff.
Yeah, I think garage sales are better.
Do you think that most people realize they have something, or not really, or are things getting overpriced because people are onto what they have?
Nah, most garage sales are just, they want to move the crap out.
Yeah.
That's what it is, you know? And the only problem with living in this town and going to garage sales is because we're in a 24-hour town. You get your Craigslist, you figure out all your garage sales, and then you go there, and they're not happening because somebody stayed out too late and decided not to have their garage sale. So, like back home in Cleveland, that never happens. But here, that happens all the time.
Have you ever felt so bad about something that you've purchased because you know that you're going to make a ridiculous sum of money that you threw them an extra couple bucks? I mean, I would feel like if you saw something that's $2 and you know you could get a few $100 for it.
We know somebody who did that, who bought a turkey call.
A what?
A turkey call, and ended up selling for like 20, some crazy amount of money. Ended up giving the guy he bought it from an extra $7,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it went so much more than he
What
expected.
are the best finds that you guys have had, made the most money off of?
I've done a lot of good records and CDs. I've done a couple $500 CDs.
Wow, really?
Did a Beatles record for $3,000.
You didn't want to keep it for yourself.
Nah, I'm a collector. And I have a house full of stuff.
He is a collector.
But
collects the money.
yeah, but I always get new stuff, and so old stuff's got to go. So my collection is always in flux.
Incredible. Well, thanks, guys.
It's really cool stuff.
Thanks for having
us.
us.
Look forward to seeing the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Don't miss Thrift Hunters.
What's that for? What?
ThriftHunters.com.
Yes. Got it. Don't miss a minute of these modern-day treasure hunters. You can see new episodes of Thrift Hunters Saturday nights at 9:30 on Spike TV. For more information, check out the website on your screen. Up next, give the gift